or the wife of a very average man? Do you know what 100% of the people said?
The side
The freaking side chick!
In other news, water is wet. Subscribe, let's talk about it.
This guy went around asking many, many women of all ages, would you prefer to be the side chick of a famous NFL player or the wife of a very average man? Do you know what 100% of the people said?
The side
The freaking side chick!
Way.
What?
Women would rather share the king than be with one average common
Peasant.
man. Yeah, they don't want the peasant.
It just goes to show you that what are they looking for? Materialistic
I
things.
wonder what the demographic was of the women they interviewed, though. If they were lower socioeconomic status women, or if they were women who were of a higher socioeconomic
But I know there were like
That's a good
women
question.
in their
Because-
70s that they asked. It was all ages.
Yeah.
Even the 70-year-olds were like, NBA player.
I feel like women who have more financially going on for themselves, there would be women out there that would
Agreed.
answer differently.
That's very...
Now, two things. First, to be fair, I don't think this is, of course, this is not every woman would say something like this. But the idea that women of higher socioeconomic status wouldn't also answer something similar when you know the higher you go in socioeconomic status, the more you expect of that person. I think women have been very clear online, right? We're making a distinction. This is women online saying that the more they make, they want someone to be equally yoked. He has to make more, or at least equal to what I'm doing because of my lifestyle, blah, 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 fill in the blanks. So I get you trying to be contrarian, you're trying to find a little loophole here, but online, women have been pretty clear. You'd rather do this. You'd rather be baby mama number something, side chick to someone that is wealthy, that has status, than actually be with an average man that, and say average as in middling salary, middling ambition, middling goals. Not the drags, just an average, regular man. Before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss no uploads. Still going strong. Still trying to do 2 a day. So listen, I hyped the video, share the video. We got merch in the store. Also, yeah, we got a live coming up this Sunday. So think about it from the male perspective, right? And this is what we try to do on this channel, have more nuanced conversations, more nuanced takes. Think about what you constantly hear, that you can just be average and that is going to regulate you to a life of loneliness. That even when I do get with you, I'm settling. This isn't where I want to be. You're not who I want. I would have to settle for someone like you, regardless of where that level's at comparatively. Right? We'll do it dollars to dollars. If you're making 60 and she's making 60, she's settling for you. If you're making 60 and she's making 50, she's selling for you. You're making 60, she's making 30, she's still selling for you because what she wants is to be part of the king's harem. I'd rather be over there where the luxury, the financial security is of more utmost importance to me than finding someone that I just like you. When men have to hear that, what do you think? Do you think they're going to walk away with a positive sort of outlook when it comes down to relationships, let alone marriage? The other side of it, because we're being realistic here, we know that the salary of a man is not, necessarily equivalent to a woman's. What do we mean by that? That the importance that is placed upon a man because of his salary is not the same importance that's placed upon a woman because of her salary. So it's often the salary, the goals, the ambitions versus the looks, match to that. So a guy that's there was the line of thinking that a guy that makes 60,000 deserves a woman that's a 6, right? Whatever way you want to be cute about it, but there is that imbalance, and the way we equate it is by sort of the looks. And we're talking about initial attraction. We're not talking about personality. We're not talking about how you inspire that person, male or female. So men that are average, thinking that, okay, I should be getting an average looking woman, I should be shooting for an average looking woman, are also going to find themselves, yeah, you're in the toilet. Again, the crux of this, what happens in a larger scale, you stop thinking that there's a shot. You stop thinking there's a chance. So what do most people do when they get to that point, when they're despondent about it? They take a step back from dating. They say, all right, cool. And again, this isn't here to chastise what I'm saying. This is what you want. This is what you want. We're working within those confines, within those bounds. That's what you're looking for. Most men need to wake up and understand, if you're not approaching royalty, if you may not be a king, but are you the duke? Are you the baron, right? Do you have a royal title at all so you can have your little fiefdom, your little kingdom? If not, a lot of these women out here are going to be looking at you for the meal ticket. Can you provide that sort of security? The problem with that is always subject to he who has the bigger bag. He who has the bigger bag is going to get the gold, right? Has the gold, is going to get the woman. Okay. Again, if this is the confines we're working with, let us now flip the coin. So now, the guy with the bigger bag, the bigger kingdom, right? The bigger royal title. Why does he have to just do it with you, right? You already regulate yourself saying, I'd rather be a side chick. Cool. You're going to be a side chick, but not the side chick. There's going to be a number, because now you're here because I can provide in excess what a normal man could not. And you prioritize that over everything else. Don't look for love. Don't look for companionship. Look for convenience. What's convenient for me? What's convenient for him? That's what you're signing up for. That's what you're regulating. All of this nonsense, all of this talk about doing for yourself, about your independence, about your growth, about your abilities to do X, Y, and Z. And again, we're going to pigeonhole this to women that were surveyed and think like this, the people online making these think pieces. Not you hardworking, regular women out there, not you. I'm talking about these women that's saying, I'd rather this than that. Okay, this is the other side of the coin. If you're all lining up, or you're all willing to throw that away, or that dream, or that idea, and deal with a man and be his side chick, understand what that is. It's a thing of convenience. You need to be where I need you to be when I need you to be there. And I need you to always be in an upbeat mood. I need you to be the receptacle of whatever I'm not going to be able to deal with my wife, with the main one. A lot of times you think side chicks are winning because he's often more open with you. You often get the treatment that she doesn't. Well, that's because you understand you got to play your role to maintain that side position. You don't ever try to elevate. You don't try to move from the side to over here. Because one, you've got that stigma of, well, you knew I was married and you were willing to do this. What do you think would change? Why would I put you here? Why? I know you'd probably be in the side to a bunch of other people. No. I'm actually good where I am. So you have that role. Just like when you become a sugar baby, you occupy that role for as long as he thinks it's convenient. Sure, you can break it off whenever you want, but he's there. He sets the terms. He sets the rules. You say, hey, I demand X, Y, and Z. Okay, cool. This is what I'm getting for it. I don't mind parting with the money. I know you're here because of the status, what I can provide, but these are the rules. You break those, this thing is done. Elevation, advancement is not part of this conversation. You want to be that side. Okay, that's fair. Understand exactly what that entails. It's not just, hey, I get the best of the best. No, I don't care about your emotional stability. I don't care that you don't have your hopes and dreams, everything else that you want. No, you're here for my treatment and my availability. That's it. Again, we don't knock what people want. We just have to have a realistic understanding of what that actually entails. But listen, if you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on your screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. And of course, if you listen to my voice now, you have not subscribed, I think you should. You know, we're just trying to build something dope. See you in the next one.